Call to order this evening's meeting. We'll begin with the pledge. Please rise. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Melissa, can you do roll call attendance, please?
Tia DePalma.
Here.
Jennifer DeLungo.
Here.
Tom Hennessy. Dominic Milano.
Here.
Karen Putney. Erica Santiago. Jack Stacy.
Here.
Lynn Torello.
Here.
And Michelle DeLucia.
Here. All right. So for this evening, I did prepare an actual chair report because I figured it was a special meeting, we weren't going to do them. But I think the last thing that I wanted to share, I emailed to all of you. You know that after the last meeting, after hearing about all the safety concerns, I did go ahead and email the administrators on behalf of the board to let them know that the board is here to support them in any needs that they might have. Other than that, I will be sending over the committee assignments after the committees are approved this evening. And that's all that I have. Correspondence? Is there any correspondence? No? Okay. Superintendent's report.
Yes, so to follow up and piggyback on your statement, Chair DeLucia, the safety and security of our students, as everybody knows, is of utmost importance and our number one priority. The board has rules and policies in place, and those have been established to create a safe and educationally sound environment for learning. Schools and our district personnel will attempt, when appropriate, to counsel students who are in violation of school rules or who may need and are in support of assistance. However, as stated in the East Haven Board of Education Student Discipline Policy, number 5144, any behavior that disrupts the educational process, endangers persons or property, or violates any published policy of the Board of Education is not permitted. All such behavior will receive appropriate disciplinary action, including, but not limited to, removal from class, suspension, and/or expulsion. All students are expected and required to behave in a socially appropriate manner while in school, on the school bus, or participating in before and after school activities. We are encouraging all parents and our community to review the East Haven Public Schools Board of Ed Student Discipline Policy, also the East Haven Public Schools Parent and Student Handbook, along with their children's school-based handbooks. Those clearly outline behavior expectations for our students and the related consequences. Just as a reminder, we are required by law to protect the rights of students and their privacy, and we understand that this limits the public's access to some information, and it could be really frustrating at times. However, we continue to ensure high levels of safety through our collaborative efforts with our administration, our police department, our school resource officers, school social workers, our behavior, mental health providers, and our security team. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, this brings us on to 4, approval of meeting minutes for the regular meeting on November 16th, 2021. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Milano. Any questions or comments? If not, I'm going to ask.
I'd like to make a comment.
Oh, about the minutes?
Yes. I just want to say I think there was an excellent job this month. The reporting on what everyone said from last time was
okay.
complete. Even, I mean, I know that it wasn't word for word, but I really appreciated the time and effort that went into doing this month's minutes.
Okay.
Thank you, Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
All right, anything else? All right, if not, then I'll ask for an aye vote to approve the meeting minutes for November 16th, 2021. All in favor to approve the meeting minutes for November 16th, 2021, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. That brings us to new business. 5.1, discussion and possible action on the acceptance of purchase orders over 7,000. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. At this time, I'll ask, are there any questions and comments on purchase orders over 7,000? Okay, if not, and then at this time, I'll ask for an aye vote. All in favor, or to accept the purchase orders over 7,000, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. 5.2, discussion and possible action, action on the acceptance of invoices for fiscal year 2020, 2021 in the amount of $77,899. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion to, for the action of the acceptance of invoices for the fiscal year 20, is it 2020, 2021?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm very sorry. In the amount of $77,899, right?
I'll
Yeah.
second.
Mhm.
I'm getting mixed up. Okay, we're 5.2, yes.
Jen, second? All right. Any questions or comments?
Just a comment, just remember at any time, these invoices and/or POs are available in the finance office. The day before the meeting, you're always welcome to come in and review those, and RJ and his team can answer any questions that you may have.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so at this time, I'll ask for an aye vote. All in favor to approve invoices for fiscal year 2020, 2021 in the amount of $77,899. Say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. Discussion, 5.3, discussion and possible action on the acceptance of invoices for fiscal year 2021, 2022 in the amount of $734,932.87.
I'll make a motion to approve the invoices for 2021, 2022
Mm-hmm.
in the
Yes.
set amount.
Second.
All right. So, motion before us is to approve, to accept the invoices. Does anybody have any questions or comments?
I do. Having been a social studies teacher, can you explain to me why there's 3 pages, 4 pages of world language books? Why, I don't understand what we're doing there. 8 pages, 8 to 11?
Those purchases were itemized each individual purchase, but that's the board-approved Authentico textbook.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
It's the board-approved Authentico textbook. I believe that this is, each individual item was about, $19, $24.
They go up to $140 on one of them, Yeah.
That was 104.
134, 107. I'm just wondering what, there's a $409
They
one.
wanted some print textbooks to support students having handheld text. We did implement a digital platform, and Mrs. Marcico found a discounted rate on a vendor for print materials. And it was within the allotted budget for for textbooks at the Dayton High School.
And we already approved those
But
textbooks.
it is the district-approved resource that was voted on last year.
So it looks like
I
every
was- I
single
remember
item
that.
on that PO or invoice totals $3,077, is that correct? Okay, I'm not sure why it's all listed separately.
Well, that's what I was questioning. It just seems
It's
funny
odd.
to see,
It's an odd registry.
right, and that's what drew
Yeah.
me to it, to see something like that. Okay,
She
Well-
was supplementing with some additional print materials of the adopted resource.
okay.
Which is clear from the itemized, but generally on this registry, they only see the total. They don't see every single item
Right.
that may appear on the PO. So it's an odd input.
So,
But the total is $3,077 for the print,
So apparently
the
each book
electronic
is a different-
resources around world language.
each book is different. If each book
Well,
has,
there's Spanish level 1, 2, and 3, and there might be module A, module B, for example. Those items are.
that's why they're world language. And that's why I was a social studies. Okay, thank you. I have 2 more questions. Page 37, please.
That is really strange.
Someday I'll figure this out, so just bear with me. Oak Hill. I just don't understand, and I'm going to ask also about page 45, High Road School, which basically is the same thing. So Oak Hill tuition, sped private, 2 students. And there's an invoice on 10/31 for $7,366. Then there's another one the same day, 2 students. Is that 4 students?
No,
Total?
that's one PO, the PO detail. So PO 220533 is for 2 students. So that header is for this one PO. So that one tuition is for 73, the other is for 11. There are 2 students, not 4.
Okay, so then let's go to page,
Why the difference?
yeah,
Sorry, Jack.
no,
It's
go
all
ahead.
dependent-
Different
Bob
services.
would have that information, but it would be dependent on the services each student receives at Oak Hill.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the same kind of thing on page 45 with High Road School.
Yes.
We have 7 students, we have 3 different invoices, 2 on one day and 1 the following day. So that's 7 students, but we have 3 different invoices. So, I mean, are some of these kids, it's not 21 students, there's only 7 students going to that school, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. All for different,
So when the blanket PO is done,
Services.
it's for 7 students. And every time we have an invoice, it hits that PO to reduce that blanket PO amount. So we're getting 3 student invoices per month. So you're just seeing it hit the PO to reduce that PO 3 separate times.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I knew you'd be able to explain it.
So clear.
All right, I have no further questions.
Anyone else, any questions or comments? No? All right, then at this time, I'll ask for an aye vote to approve, to accept the invoices for fiscal year 2021, 2022 in the amount of $734,932.87. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. 5.4, discussion and possible action on the approval of custodian maintenance security contract as discussed earlier in executive session. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the contract.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I second.
All right, so at this time, any questions or comments on the contract? All right, if not, then I'm gonna ask for an aye vote. Can we do an aye vote on the contract, or should we do roll call?
Your call.
Yeah.
I think you can do it all. Because if there's an opposing one, then you might have to switch to that. But
Yeah,
I think-
all right, we'll do an aye vote. All in favor to approve the custodian maintenance and security contract, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. 5.5, discussion and possible action on the approval of budget transfers. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the.
We'll approve, we have to, budget transfers,
So
we
now
have to
we're
approve.
saying approve?
Yeah, for budget transfers,
Okay.
that's different,
Approve the budget transfers.
yeah,
Second.
because that we have not already authorized.
Second.
Okay. Questions or comments?
I'm just looking. You have the from and the to, okay.
No, everybody's good?
That's good. I'm good.
All right then. At this time, if there's no questions or comments, I will go ahead and ask for an aye vote. All in favor to approve the budget transfers as listed, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. 5.6, discussion and possible action, the approval of Board of Education meeting calendar for 2021, 2022. Everyone had a chance to view the calendar? We had to switch. I switched some of the,
So this is the new one? This is
no,
the
they're
one-
they're both the new ones, right? That we,
Yes, January's dates were already established by
Yes.
the board with the approval of the last yearly calendar.
Mhm.
So beyond January are all the new dates. We did make a little adjustment in March
Yeah.
because of
February
April
break, yeah.
vacation and February break, but it ends up being every 2 weeks.
yeah, because it's just the way that it falls, because the other week where the school's closed, because it's on
Right.
break.
Yep,
So-
So the
exactly.
one on the drive is the most updated one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And once this is approved, we'll make sure that you receive a copy of it and we'll publish
We
it to
never
our
set the
website.
calendar yet. It's not updated. The only dates set for the 2022 were January. We had to set the calendar for the next year. And just
So-
like now, we'll have January of 2023 set as well.
Okay.
Yep. We kept the meeting, the weekend, the week of Thanksgiving, I think in the week of Christmas. We usually make adjustments for those if need be, or we change one to a workshop or something. So
Okay.
just sort of note that, but we
Okay.
kept it as is.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's probably going to change, but yeah.
What is this?
Oh, no, we didn't. Hold on. We switched it so that it avoided that week. Let me make sure.
No, wait, because you switched the December, so we didn't have
Yes.
to, because otherwise it was the day after New Year, or no, right before New Year's Eve. It was during Christmas break, and we know the building's shut. No one's gonna, I might be, we could be away, whatever. And then the same thing for November. I kind of moved it, so we didn't have to do the whole rescheduling and canceling thing. You figure
The
when school-
22nd is the week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if we need to, we
Yeah.
can always switch it. And then on December 20th, that's the week before the holiday break.
yeah, it's just a little bit, try to, I guess, make it a little bit easier so we weren't canceling and rescheduling,
The
but,
23rd is probably that next year's
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we are meeting then the week of Christmas.
yeah, otherwise
Or-
we were
As
meeting,
scheduled.
Okay.
yeah, as
But-
scheduled, because otherwise we would have been meeting Christmas, break, and it just didn't make sense. It's, no
You
one's,
got it.
keep, the school's closed, it was
Yeah.
originally set for the 27th.
And again, these are established dates, like if you have 30 days' notice, you can always reschedule it or cancel it and add a special meeting.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that.
So we
All
are
right.
approving this one.
Yeah, so-
This is one I copied.
Any
when she sent
questions
it.
on the calendar as presented?
Did we make a motion already?
I don't think we
I
made a
don't think we
motion
did.
yet.
No.
Oh.
Make a motion to
Okay.
approve the calendar
Second.
for 21-22.
Second.
Any other questions or comments? No? All right, so if not, then I am gonna ask for an aye vote for the approval of the Board of Education meeting calendar for 2021, 2022. As presented, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Abstain? Motion carries. 5.7, discussion and possible action on the acceptance of hires, rehires, and stipends, and everyone should have an updated list in front of them.
I'd just like to make a comment. Should I make that now or wait till you make the motion?
Is it a clarifier?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out 2 items, relationships.
All right, so I'll,
Yeah, you could,
Let's
yeah,
make a
I'd make,
motion.
that might be good though to do as a clarifier,
before the motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
just so it might affect the motion, or makes it.
One person on the new hire list has a relationship with one of our administrators in the district. However, this person will not be working under that administrator. It's a completely different position, so I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out so that, to make sure we're transparent.
But
And then
it-
there's also another person on the list who has a relationship with one of the board members, although this is an unpaid position. So I don't think we have to waive the policy because of that.
Yeah. Okay.
And we don't have to waive the policy for the first one either?
No, because that's administrator, is not a board member. The
Okay.
policy is just on the board member.
Okay, thank you.
That was just an acknowledgement.
I just wanted to be transparent, make sure everybody was clear.
We appreciate
Okay.
that very much.
All right, so
So, I'll
now
make
that
a
that's clarified, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the new hires, accept the new hires, rehires, and stipends.
We'll get used to it in about 4
Second.
meetings.
I'll second that.
Sorry.
Okay, so at this time, any questions or comments?
Just a quick comment. My son Dominic Milano Jr. is the person on as a paid, non-paid volunteer coach. I do agree with all the hires and rehires tonight, but I will be abstaining from that vote.
Okay. All right, so any other questions or comments? If not, at this time, I'm gonna ask for an aye vote. Well, actually, no, we already know there's gonna be abstention, so, Melissa, can we do a roll call?
Tia DePalma,
Yes.
Jennifer DeLongo,
Yes.
Dominic Milano,
Same.
Jack Stacy,
Yes.
You said, I thought you said the same.
Lynn Terrell,
Yes.
and Michelle DeLucia.
Yes.
5 in favor, 1 abstention.
Okay, motion carries. That brings us to 5.8, discussion and possible action, the approval of the 2021-2022 Board of Education committees. I know I sent that over to everyone a couple of weeks ago.
So I would like to make a motion to approve of the 21-2022 Board of Education committees. And I do thank you for your new list, your a very detailed list with responsibilities.
I second.
Okay. You'll see that I did add a new committee and well as combine a committee to just clarify what the committees are gonna be doing. And hopefully everybody agrees with them. Once we approve, if we approve these, I will be sending the assignment list probably within the next few moments. Okay, because I have it, but I just need to see. All right, so, any questions or comments? Do we have a motion, so are there any questions or comments? No? All right, so at this time, I'll ask for an aye vote. All in favor to approve the 2021-22 Board of Education Committee, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. Okay, thank you, everybody. We have discussion concerning future agenda items. As you know, our next meeting is December 14th, 2021. We also have a December 28th meeting scheduled, 2021. Yeah, the 28th. I am not going to be here. I'm not sure how everyone else is. If you guys could do it, but I'm just going to let everyone know, just for scheduling purposes, I will not be in attendance.
I have a lot of my cabinet members who will be on vacation that week, so I would make a request to the board that we cancel the December 28th meeting, hold a regular or special board meeting on the 14th, and also do a budget workshop that evening prior to the board meeting at 5 PM. Or if there's no subcommittees, we could do it later at 6 PM.
Yeah.
I thought we were having 3 dates, though.
Well, the 20th is a board orientation. That's not
I'm so
a
sorry.
public meeting.
I apologize. Okay. So our next meeting then, so we're saying,
We're meeting on the 14th. We'll see you all next Tuesday. No.
oh, okay, yeah. Huh. Okay. So are we, right now, can we cancel the 28th?
Sure, yeah.
Can I recommend, we can't do that?
Well, we're out
How
of
do we do
meeting
that? We're
now,
out of
but we
meeting?
could just cancel. We don't have to vote to cancel it. I mean, I could just
Yeah.
cancel it.
Okay.
All right. Melissa, December 28th is canceled. There we go. How's that?
So our next meeting is next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Yes.
And we're coming for, what time? For 5:30? 5 o'clock? What'd you say?
Do
put
we-
a subcommittee?
Are we having a subcommittee?
Oh,
No, we're gonna do the budget.
6 o'clock budget workshop?
Budget workshop.
I mean,
Is that
I don't
enough
know how
time?
much is gonna be on the regular agenda, it might be a little thin, but, we'll make it work.
Yeah,
Well, that's all right, because it might go over.
Yeah,
true.
Last year it went over.
it did.
it did.
All right, 6 o'clock budget workshop, followed by a regular meeting.
All right, so if you have any suggestions for agenda items to come up, please send them on over. And at this time, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Second.
Meeting adjourned.